Hey man, welcome back to another episode of Screwston Media TV. Had to come tap in live, man. You know what I'm saying, about the women's national championship game. And the drama that's surrounding it. Angel Reese, obviously LSU won. Let's start it out there. LSU beat Iowa in the women's college basketball national championship game. And Angel Reese, towards the end of the game, she started doing it. You can't see me, in front of Caitlin Clark face. She was doing, she was holding up a hand, pointing to her ring finger, basically saying, "Give me my ring." And people are saying, she was acting classless and, bad sportsmanship. And quite frankly, I disagree. It's part of sports, man. If you play any sports at any type of level, trash talking is a part of it. And I'm pretty sure the higher you go up, it's gonna be even more trash talking because now you're playing against some of the best players in that sport. Now me, personally, I really wasn't even on varsity. I was on varsity basketball for like maybe a game or two and something happened and I got kicked off the team. So I can't speak on how the level is when you go to the highest level of sports and stuff like that because I didn't make it. But I played sports, so I know about trash talking. Now, obviously, Caitlin Clark, she did this against Louisville a couple games ago. And, a lot of people didn't take to it, but then again, people were saying, "Oh, Caitlin Clark, that's the love for the game and she really loves the game. She got passion for it and stuff like that." So basically what I'm saying is have the same energy when somebody else do it to you. Now, credit to Caitlin Clark, after the game, she wasn't mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I salute that because, she could have ran with the narrative, "Oh, she was classless, bad sportsmanship," but she didn't. She just said, "Man, hey, I ain't noticed it, man. I was focused on trying to win the game." And that's respectable. But to make it seem like Angel Reese is just a bad person and she don't have no class and all that, nah, it's sports, it's competition. Like, trust me, like, I went to a HISD school, that's Houston Independent School District in Houston, Texas. Went to a school called Lee High School, now known as Wisdom High School. And when I went there from 2009 to 2013, we played against some pretty hood schools. You know what I'm saying? Like North Forest on the north side, Wheatley, you know what I'm saying? And on the north side, Worthing on the south side, Sterling on the south side. You know what I'm saying? We played against Madison, Wall Trip, Davis, Austin, Scarborough. I mean, we played against some schools. Sharpstown, can't forget about them. You know what I'm saying? That was our natural rival. But basically what I'm saying is, if y'all think that's some bad trash talking, it ain't got nothing on compared to the trash talking we was hearing from guys from those schools and all sports. They'll call you a B, talk about your mama, talk about you, and, "Oh, you sorry in the mug, man, y'all trash, you shoot the ball, they laughing at you," and all this type of stuff. So what Angel Reese did, I don't think it was all that bad. Now, did she probably go kind of go carried away with it? Yeah, she didn't have to get on the girl face and all that, but at the end of the day, it's part of competition. This is the highest level of women's college basketball. This is the national championship game. Most people aren't gonna participate in this game. Let's be real. So if you make it here, this is a big moment. It was a heat of the moment situation. Just like when Caitlin Clark did, it was a heat of the moment situation, part of the game. But at the end of the day, long as no fights broke out, nobody hurt each other, play on. So at the end of the day, I don't think Angel Reese did nothing wrong. It's part of the game. Did she get carried away a little bit? Yes, I would say that, But at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And like I said, Caitlin Clark, she didn't have a problem with other games. She said, "Hey, I wasn't paying attention to it. I was focused on the game." So at the end of the day, if the player it was aimed to not mad about it, why are people mad about it? Why are people making these rants about it? I'm seeing Twitter accounts of people saying, "Oh, she ain't nothing. Oh, she a piece of ass," and like, come on, man. This at the end of the day, she's still a young lady. She's still developing as a human being. Angel Reese is still developing. She's young. She's gonna grow from this moment. I'm pretty sure when she look back on it 20 years, she probably gonna be like, "I probably should never handled it that way," but she felt some type of way of how she acted towards Louisville and acted towards South Carolina. Angel Reese said she knew people on South Carolina. I guess she went to school with them. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that much of her history, but she said she knew some girls on that team that she did it to, and that offended her. So that's why she did it. So at the end of the day, it's part of the game. I don't think nothing, it was too serious, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. But then I want to make this last point. It's always going to be a black and white thing. At the end of the day, when Caitlin Clark did it, it wasn't an issue. When nobody pressing the issue. But now that a young black lady doing it, oh, it's a problem now, because she unapologetically herself. Don't be mad, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this is what we want to see from our young women from all different races and colors. Because at the end of the day, if like a long time ago, way back in the day before women had rights, women couldn't do certain things. So for women to come out here with their chest out and playing hard in this fierce competition and letting the world know how they feel about it, I love it. Because at the end of the day, if I ever have a daughter, that's what I'm instilling her. Hey man, go out there and chase your dreams and make sure nobody tell you that you can't achieve what you want to achieve. So at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Angel Reese was not wrong. Did she get carried away? Yes, you probably can say that because she was getting that girl face. And, at that point, it was just too much. But at the end of the day, it was part of the game. It was in the heat of the moment in a national championship game. The biggest game of the season. I mean, we got to be real about it. Most of y'all who's talking about it is not going to participate in men's or women national championship game college basketball. Let's be real. So at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Nobody was hurt. Nobody threw punches or nothing like that. It was a great game. LSU came out on top. Salute to them. And let's leave it like that. Stop trying to make this bigger than what it is. Because at the end of the day, it's just part of the game. At the end of the day, man, we gonna move on. I'm sure they already moved on, but people keep bringing it up and try to make it seem like Angel Reese is a bad person. She ain't a bad person. It's just part of the game, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. I got more content coming soon. With love.